Yo, what's up guys? AFC Adino here and welcome to a new video. Today we're doing part 2 of our Elite 4 rebattle money making method, which is in my opinion the best money making method in PokeMMO for 2024. If you missed part 1 guys, in part 1 that's basically the daily routine I do. I do 3 regions. I start in Unova, go to Sinnoh, go to Hoenn, and from there I battle Morimoto and as many gym leaders as possible to make my profit. And last time we made about 375k profit in with one Amulet coin, and the total amount of money we made there was 454.50k. What you see on screen is 394.5, but you also have to include the battle points, and it's basically per 1k battle point you get 10k. It's equivalent to 10k, so if you have 6k battle points, it's about 60k Pokeyen. So we made about 454k minus everything we invested, the potions, the revives. Only 2 revives. Typically I don't use any revives because it's not necessary, but sometimes shit happens. But we do use potions. So potions, and obviously the X speeds we used as well. X speed. So we're gonna look at how much money we can make right now. Now we're sitting at 810 potions, 20 revives, and like I think we saw 23 X speed. So we can recalculate at the end of the video again and see how much money we can make off 2 Amulet coins in one day. Yeah, because that can definitely be some good money each day. And yeah, if you look for tips, obviously I did plan to make a guide on this. So I don't know if the guide is already posted by the time this video goes live, or maybe the guide will still be posted on how to do it in a shorter video, because this is gonna be a long video as well. So maybe you're shiny hunting or whatever, and you can put this video in the background, or if you want to get good at this. But yeah, I'm in the Johto region right now, as you guys can see. Basically what I want to do is I want to finish Johto, and we're gonna pop our Amulet coin before we get to Lance, and then we're going to Kanto, do that Elite 4, and from there we're gonna do as many gym battles as possible and see how much money we can make. Sounds interesting guys. Anyway, let's go right into it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Gonna be using the same team. Let's go. The moment I get to the first trainer is when I will show the timer on screen. So wish me luck guys. But no, we don't need it. We don't need it. But yeah, the strategy basically stays the same. We're gonna lead with Chansey. So we see our opponent leading with Lucario again. This is a rule guys, before we start sweeping we want to get up our rocks. So we're gonna go into Gengar here. Actually, I'm going into Gliscor. He switches out, which means that might actually be Aura Sphere Lucario. I'm a bit less familiar with the teams that are used here. So I'm a bit less familiar, so might be a bit tough. Might be a bit tough for Johto. I definitely know the Kanto one, but yeah, I'm gonna Stealth Rock in his face. I don't mind taking a Drain Punch. We can take this attack. So we get that off. Beautiful Stealth Rock. And now I will go into my Gengar, assuming he's gonna Drain Punch again. If he clicks Earthquake, I am going to cry here. Yep. Because we're not at full HP, so we're basically in range. So that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Going into this. No reason for him not to go for a stab move. Going back into Metagross. At least Gengar didn't die, which is really good. And I'm gonna trick him, and then we're gonna start setting up on him. So trick him. Making sure he's locked. Metagross can definitely take an Earthquake. He's Expert Belt, so he's gonna do less damage with Earthquake to me, which is nice. And we know now he has Ice Punch. That's how we scouted for it. That did so much still. Damn, that's crazy. I'd say this Metagross is not max defense. It should be max defense, because we don't necessarily need the speed. And because this guy has Ice Punch, he might stay in against us. He switches out. This probably, yeah, okay. He has a Slowbro, which is a counter to me, of course. Okay. However, next time we get in the Golurk, we can actually... I should have gone Chandelure, actually. That was a mistake on my part, but it should be fine. I can go Chansey, start healing up. Gonna force in the Lucario or the Golurk to come in again. And then we can basically attempt the same thing. He goes Jolteon, but that switch does not make sense. Not sure why. Sometimes they are a bit random. Like I said, I don't know the teams they're using. So he's gonna switch out again. So I get this guy back to full HP. He goes Slowbro. I don't know why he's making those plays. Because this doesn't make sense. I'm just clicking Thunder Wave. Yeah, he keeps regenerating Slowbro. That is something I want to use. Okay, he goes Golurk. Now we're gonna start sweeping because we've seen the team and there's no real counter to Chandelure. So we're gonna go Chandelure. I do have an Air Balloon. And he should click Earthquake or Drain Punch. Doesn't really matter which one. And now he's most likely not gonna stay. Now he's most likely not gonna switch out. Perfect. So we're Calm Minding up. And for this one, I'm looking at his team. Since I don't know his team, I'm going to +4. However, at +2 is typically when we're using the X speed in case they do randomly switch. I've never seen it happen, but just going for it. Okay, the beautiful thing though is that I was able to heal Chansey, and I didn't lose anything because my Amulet coin is not active yet. So things are looking really good. Now we're just gonna kill everything, and we're gonna use our potions for Gengar and for Metagross. Slowbro comes in, which is fine. We just Shadow Ball him. This is why, like, the Chansey Gengar combination is really good with Encore, but Metagross Chandelure, because Chandelure with an Air Balloon is basically immune to everything Metagross is weak to. And imagine having max defense on this Metagross, right? It's gonna make your job much easier. Oh, he brings in this. We're just gonna Shadow Ball. You actually do want a bit of speed, so you outspeed things with a Choice Scarf like a Garchomp. But you definitely don't need max speed. You can Energy Ball this. Because I have a strange EV where I bought it like this. And I didn't change it at that time. But yeah, we were able to beat this. Took about 5 minutes, I think. Which is still fine, because I didn't need to use a revive. Me switching in the Gengar was pretty bad as well. That was also unnecessary. Seriously guys, if I'm more efficient as well, I can even make more profit of these things, because that Gengar switch was unnecessary. That's something you gotta keep in mind when you are really low HP. They sometimes don't go for the super effective move. In this case, we're not dealing with a fighting type. He goes into this guy, which is fine, taking a lot of damage still. I don't want to get crit here, so we're going into Gliscor just to figure out what kind of Rapier this is. Rapier could have Ice Punch, so we're gonna scout with Metagross. Because they are not gonna predict. They are not predicting. They're going for the super effective move. Right here, I'll use Trick. I should still live Earthquake. Yep, he goes for Earthquake. So we barely lived that. Insane. And now I'm going into Chandelure, and we're gonna try sweeping here. Especially since he's not really in a type disadvantage. He's a rock type. I'm a fire type. He might stay in against me. We'll see. Yep. So we're getting another Calm Mind setup here. Really nice. Going to +2. Use the X speed. It's kind of crazy that I am still commentating over it like it's PvP. I hope you guys enjoy watching this stuff as well. But yeah, we're just gonna keep Calm Minding. Again, I don't know what he has in the back, so I'm going to +4. I don't know what kind of Pokemon he's running, because that Johto is still fairly new, so not everyone is rerunning this part. But now we should be plenty strong enough. I don't want to set up too much either, because I don't want to waste your guys' time. And typically you don't need +5. +4. Like double the damage. It's already a lot. And since you're full HP, they rarely go for a priority move when you're full HP. They usually do it when you're... They usually go for their strongest super effective move against you. Like in this instance, +3 was probably enough in this instance, but we'll see. It actually goes Gengar. Since it is Koga, I'm actually gonna Shadow Ball. We gotta factor in Cursed Body. I think I would rather have my Fire move against my opponent there. Yeah, I rarely see my opponent switching out against Chandelure when it's in. Especially against something with Earthquake. But this is a clean sweep, and we do have to heal Chansey, and we do have to heal Metagross. But again, we didn't have to use a Revive. And Metagross takes those attacks better if he's defensive. Like if he's like almost fully invested into speed. You might want a bit of speed to outspeed certain stuff with a Choice Scarf, so you can give them a Choice Scarf before they hit you. Like in this instance, again, he could have Hammer Arm, but he's not a fighting type, so I do not. It's not a risk of me dying. He does swap out most likely into. Okay, goes into Darmanitan. So I have no information on this being Scarfed or Life Orb. This could technically be Life Orb. So I'm gonna go into Gliscor. If he clicks Flare Blitz, it's not the end of the world. But most of the times they go for a fighting move. And let's see if he switches out. I'm gonna try Swords Dancing here. If he keeps using Superpower, exactly. Now we're gonna sweep with Gliscor. And see how easy this is, guys. It's not rocket science either. You know they're going for the super effective move. So the first step is always to try to get up rocks. If you cannot get up rocks because they lead with a physical fighting type, we switch to Gengar, and then they're gonna try a super effective move on Gengar, which is most likely a dark type move. Then you switch into Metagross. Then you switch into Metagross, take the dark type move or whatever. You can also switch into Gliscor if you know they have an ice type move. You switch into Gliscor to take the fighting type move, then to Metagross to take the ice type move. And then either use Stealth Rock or Trick. You don't always have to Trick. Maybe Stealth Rock is good as well, because if they have something like Earthquake to hit you with. I'm kind of wasting time here, but mumbling. But if they have super effective move, then you have an immunity in. If they have Earthquake, I have trouble speaking. I don't know why. But yeah, the maneuver, like I've shown many times, if they lead with something like a Gallade, Conkeldurr, I switch into my Gengar and then switch into Metagross to try to get up rocks. That's really the first thing you want to try, getting up rocks. And if Metagross is max defense, it's gonna be much easier. Seismitoad is a bit of a defensive Pokemon, so we're gonna use Earthquake. And against offensive Pokemon, we use Facade. Goes into Metagross. Is he... No air balloon, so we can knock him out. I get a clean Gliscor sweep. No HP lost in this one. And yeah, they're level 100. Oh, he goes into Torterra. Torterra might live Facade if he's defensive, but he shouldn't be able to kill me. Okay, cool. Machamp comes in, and we're just gonna Earthquake Machamp. I don't wanna risk Ice Punch here by not killing him. So we knock him out. Beautiful. So that's the next one. Now the last one of the Elite Four, and then we battle Lance as well. And we're only 12 minutes in, so we might be able to finish this before 20 minutes. Flareon could have superpower, but again, it's not a fighting type, so we're just gonna stay in. Yep, he does go for superpower. I am actually gonna click Soft Boil so that I don't have to heal, because his next superpower is gonna be weaker. I don't mind taking this risk, because if he crits me, I have to use a revive. But we rarely use a revive. Gut. Is his hidden ability Guts? Or is that just for Facade? No way its hidden ability is Guts, right? I'm gonna look it up real quick, guys. His hidden ability is Guts. I'm actually gonna switch out there. I'm gonna go into Gliscor. Because if it is Guts, he can actually do it KO me there with superpower. So Gliscor it is. And I'm gonna set up a Swords Dance. If he switches, then we get to see his team, because we need to decide what we're gonna set up on. He doesn't switch, but he's at -2 attack. So this is not gonna do much. Unless you crit me. Unless you crit me. Is he gonna hit me? Is he gonna crit me 2 times in a row? Is he gonna crit me 2 times in a row? Let's see it. That RNG sometimes happens, guys. There's nothing you can do about it, but that RNG sometimes happens. Anyway, I'm gonna use my XP now. If he didn't crit me, that would have been a clean setup. Flare Blitz almost KOs me. I am actually... I'm gonna go for the attack here. I'm gonna go for a +4 sweep. I'm gonna attempt a +4 sweep. I don't want to use a potion. And I'm faster than Luxray anyway, because unless they send in a tank, Gliscor is not gonna die. Gliscor is gonna kill everything. We're at +3 now due to the Intimidate. I guess that crit didn't happen, of course, guys. But he could have also crit me 2 times. I don't know if... I actually think +3 is enough. +2 already does a lot to Hydreigon. It's a bit of PvP knowledge, guys. And I will most likely not get to full HP due to that crit, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. At least he didn't crit me 2 times. And the amount of potions, like this one is using Miss Magus, this is why we have Crunch. Like you would probably say, yeah, but why not put Roost on this for this situation? Because Gliscor wouldn't do anything here. Now Primeape comes in, we're just gonna Facade him. Against offensive Pokemon, we use Facade. If you're not sure, use Earthquake as long as Earthquake is not very effective. And the next one is Lance. Let's see. Before we hit there. Okay, making sure we're gonna heal our guys. I'm gonna heal Gliscor just to be sure. You don't wanna lose because of that HP. We're gonna activate our Amulet coin now. And let's see. So he goes into Electros. Electros, I'm not sure if he has an Ice type move. I don't think so. So we should be fine, but Thunderbolt, which is fine. He could have actually have Hidden Power Ice. but that's fine. I'm gonna soft boil here. The HP doesn't matter, but I just want to know. So we're gonna scout. We're gonna go Gliscor. Because I don't know his set. But typically they would switch into a fighting type, but this kind of indicates to me that he doesn't have that fighting type. I'm gonna go Metagross now. And we're just gonna figure out it. Okay, it is Hidden Power Rise. Always scout, guys. Always scout. So I'm just gonna use Trick here and try to force a setup on something. Expert Bell, probably Flamethrower. Yep, and then we're gonna go Chandelure. And against Chandelure, they typically don't switch out, so... Because this is a pretty neutral... I don't really have a type advantage in this scenario. So, in that sense, they often stay in, exactly. So we're able to Calm Mind there. I know Lance could have a Tyranitar in the back, so I'm actually gonna go to +4. Because I did do it a few times. I'm gonna go to +4 just to be sure, but I'm essentially at +5 with Flamethrower because he gave me a Flash Fire boost. So as you guys can see, we didn't need to heal Gliscor. But I wanted to be sure, like, it's just a bit of money you're losing. He uses Roost, which is interesting because this is still a +4 Shadow Ball, which should do over half. Yeah, so he cannot Roost this. Interesting that he clicked Roost there. Choice Scarf Roost, but now he should die because he's not gonna go to full. Wait, did I not use an X speed? I didn't use an X speed. I'm stupid. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I'm so dumb. I'm so freaking dumb, guys. Oh my god, man. I didn't use an X speed. Are you kidding me? Because he still has a Gliscor in the back. This is what I mean, guys. If you're not stupid, you can do this really fast. This is probably gonna cost me a gym. I don't know if you have Bullet Punch. He doesn't. Now, because now I have to use a Focus Sash as well, which is really stupid. And I'm not even sure Shadow Ball is gonna kill this. Yeah. Oh man. Just in case, I'm gonna use an X speed now. But if we use an X speed on Channeler, we would have already swept this guy. Since I'm outside of crit range, I am going to SD again. Like I said, he can still miss. If he misses, I'm gonna SD again. If he hits, I'm in crit range now, so I don't want to risk it because I don't want to use any other items. But I should be faster than the next thing that comes in. And it's an Arbok, so that should be fine. Man. It's unnecessary, because now I use the Focus Sash of Gengar. And the air balloon got popped, which is a bit bad, but it is fine, guys. It is fine. Because I would have needed to use the the X speed anyway, so in that sense I didn't lose much from it. It's just annoying because it took me it cost me a bit of extra time when I had my Amulet coin active. When I had my Amulet coin active and I had to use an extra focus sage. Like, the focus sages are really cheap anyway. You get free ones from PvP as well. The air balloon, same. They're cheap. You get free ones from PvP. But yeah, we're just gonna try to speedrun through this. Took me 7 minutes to get there. It is what it is. 493.57. Start closing in on that 500k. A stealth rock here as he uses ice beam, which is fine. So imagine if another region gets soft boil again as he uses ice beam again. I am going to Thunder Wave here. I'm not sure what that probably means. That he doesn't have the that probably means he doesn't have a fighting type here. I'm gonna soft boil again. Oh, I'm actually faster now. Okay. I'm gonna go straight into this and try setting up then. Oh, that might be specs. That might actually be specs if I belly drum. I am actually gonna drain punch here. I should have bet. I wasn't sure if I was going to kill him. But this is not something I generally want to set up on. Because you saw how much that ice beam did to me, right? However, Dragon Knight we can actually do this. We're gonna go into. He's most likely going for the dragon attack. They usually go for stab or super effective move in Hurricane, so this is a special set. We can trick this. If he goes for a fire move, we get a Chandelier and we start sweeping. Yep. And first of all, we shouldn't die. He does burn us. It happens, guys. It happens. Now we can go into Chandelier, and since he kind of has a type advantage, he most likely won't switch out it. Typically, the stuff that does super effective damage against Metagross will stay in against Chandelier, because they normally would have, like, Dragon Knight normally has a type advantage versus me. Yeah, we Calm Mind twice, and then we're gonna use an X speed. I didn't use the X speed last time. Stupid, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm never really using an air balloon, and I rarely use a focus sash. Now we're just gonna Shadow Ball. I'm going for +3. He essentially gave me +4 already. Bayonet could have Sucker Punch. They typically don't use it if I'm full HP. Shadow Sneak, okay. Sometimes they do. That probably means he doesn't have another ghost type move to hit me with. But that's probably his only priority move. Because Lucario is either using Extreme Speed or Vacuum Wave, but typically not running Bullet Punch. So we should be fine. Goes into Nidoqueen. Like I said, against Pokemon, we're gonna go for our strongest attack if we don't have a super effective move. Bringing this down. Weavile could have Ice Shard, but at this point I don't really want to switch out. If he kills me, he kills me. And I don't think the Weavile has Ice Shard, by the way. So that's beautiful. Okay, making sure we're gonna heal our guys though. We want to heal this guy so that priority moves are less likely. Gonna get Chansey to full HP. And we definitely heal Metagross. And I will use a burn heal. It's not necessary to use it. Actually, I'm not gonna use it. Just to show you that It doesn't matter as long as Metagross is alive and able to use Trick and whatever. In this case, Elements could have Brick Break, but he's not a fighting type, so we're just staying in. We're just staying in. He switches out, goes into Metagross, so it's either gonna be Hammer Arm, or it's gonna be it's Hammer Arm, or he's just gonna go for a strong physical attack. But since it's Bruno, he definitely has other fighting types, so I'm pretty sure Hammer Arm comes my way. Life Orb, good to know, good to know. Go into Metagross. Bruno sometimes has the Assault Vest. He sometimes has Assault Vest Machamp. That's why I didn't go Gengar, because in a lot of cases I go Gengar on the Hammer Arm. They Encore him and they switch out. Actually, Hammer Arms again probably doesn't have Earthquake, but that should be fine. Now I should be able to go Chandelure again, and we should be able to start sweeping. We should be able to start sweeping here. So we're gonna Calm Mind. Yep, he does stay in against us. Yeah, I rarely see people switch out or NPCs switch out against Chandelure after they attack Metagross. And again, see, the burn doesn't really matter in that sense. We're gonna use our X speed after 2 boosts. I will go to +4 because, like I said, Machamp could have could have, if he's using Machamp, it could have Assault Vest. So I want to make sure I can kill that guy. So we're gonna go to +4. Oh, not just that. Gonna go to +4. And now we're just gonna attack. Because again, we do want to be a bit keen on time. And again, we could have done this way faster if I was more, if I wasn't a dumbass on the last on Lance, not using the X speed. Because this is why you use an X speed in every fight. Goes for Intimidate, which doesn't do shit to me. There's Crocodile, which doesn't matter. We have Energy Ball for this. Yeah, and it looks like Chandelure just sweeping here. There's the Machamp. And like I said, this could have Assault Vest. But at +4, we should be able to knock him out. We'll go for our strongest attack, which is Flamethrower. And he does indeed drop. And then Lucario is the last one, which we can just Flamethrower. Not losing any HP at all. Like I said, guys, getting up Stealth Rock is extremely important. And those potions are cheap anyway, so not losing much there anyway. Agatha, making sure we're gonna heal Metagross. My Gliscor is actually not at full HP, which we probably should have done, because Gliscor can actually sweep Agatha. But yeah, we'll just see. He leads off with Gengar, which is a special attacker. Uses Focus Blast, which should be fine. I am just going... Well, at this point... Gonna Thunder Wave. He seems like he doesn't want to switch out, so... Gonna Thunder Wave him. That way my Chandelure is naturally faster. I can obviously Encore him. But because he already threw a few out, I decided not to go. So he used 2 Focus Blasts. Remember, they're not PP maxed. So we're gonna go into Gengar, because now my Gengar is actually faster. That's gonna be 3. And I actually don't want to set up on this, so I'm just going to use Shadow Ball. This could be Focus Sash, exactly, because he has Cursed Body. There's a lot of RNG going on here. There's a lot of RNG going on. And yeah, let's go into Chandelure. Uses a full restore. That's the stupid thing about first body. However, now I can just knock him out. He doesn't have the wait. Oh, he used full restore. I forgot. Oh my god. See, guys. Sometimes you lose focus. Sometimes you lose focus like that. I was like, what the heck? Whatever. Goes for Psyshock. I'm gonna go Metagross now and trick something. You guys know the concept, man. You guys know the concept. Lock this guy into a move. I was like, why is he faster? But he used full restore to do that dumb shit to me. Oh, whatever. I think we're still gonna sweep with Gengar. So we're gonna go Gengar now. Really unfortunate. That's the second Focus Blast. So now we're gonna use Nasty Plot. Because we gave him a Choice Scarf, right? And even being stupid like this, guys, we're still able to make so much profit because we're not using a revive every battle. We're not using a revive on every Pokemon. Just rare occasions of me being stupid. That Paralyze is actually really good because now I'm gonna Nasty Plot again. Basically avoiding the struggle. They are typically Life Orb instead of Focus Sash on Alakazam. But Gengar doesn't have his Focus Sash anymore. And this is why I like Thunder Wave. Because Alakazam might be an annoying one to set up against. But yeah, Hydreigon, Arbok doesn't matter. Arbok could actually have Sucker Punch, but they typically don't go for something like that. We'll see. I'm so stupid, man. Sometimes, guys, sometimes. But I guess that's good for the guy, because even if you mess up like this, you're still able to build through this. Like, I'm making lots of profit like this and doing this every day. Much better than Gym Rebattles. Look at this. It's a good thing that he's sending Gengar last, by the way. Because I actually forgot that he could also get the Cursed Body if he went Gengar first. Okay, so unfortunately have to use a Revive. But it is all good, guys. I am going to heal Chansey because we're always leading with Chansey. Still didn't heal Gliscor, but maybe we don't need to. Because it's not a significant amount on Gliscor. But now we have Lance, and then lastly we have Gary, and then we probably have around 30 minutes to do gym rebattles. Exorus could have close combat, but at this point, Exorus is not gonna kill me. Even with a Life Orb, he's not a fighting type, so it's not gonna be stabbed. He could actually go for the Dragon type attack now. So I am actually going to switch into my Gliscor. And we're gonna look for a Sweep Air. Because he could have also gone for the Dragon Claw there. Luckily, that didn't go through. And I go into Metagross because we want to force a sweeping situation immediately. Especially since we don't have to preserve HP or anything in this. So at this point, Metagross might as well die. It's completely fine. We Trick Air. And if he clicks Earthquake, we go Chandelure and sweep the game. If he clicks Close Combat, we still go Chandelure. And he does go for Earthquake. Doesn't knock me out, which is beautiful, because now I go into my Chandelure. He's most likely not going to switch out, since he has the type advantage against me. So we're going to Calm Mind here, and he does indeed spam Earthquake. We are able to Calm Mind up. We had a lot of fortunate lead matchups. But like I said, if someone leads up with something like Gallade, Lucario, you switch into Gengar to take the... if it's a fighting type, you switch into Gengar. Switch into Gengar, take the... to dodge the fighting type move. Then you switch into Metagross to take the dark type move or whatever, right? And depending on that situation, you click Stealth Rock. Because if it's a Pokemon you can set up on, then that's fine. Let's see, we are plus 4. But I like to typically switch into Gliscor to force the Ice type attack, because from that position, Metagross is more likely to take 2 fighting type moves. But yeah, I would typically not stay in with Chansey. Chansey can definitely live a hit like that, but you don't want to die to a crit or anything. Healing Chansey is expensive, like I said. And yeah, just a clean sweep here. Nothing special. Like, if we didn't mess up, we didn't have to use the revive. Like a bunch of times. But it is what it is. I'm just gonna calculate the profit from what we got from here. Like, even me, having done this a bunch of times, mess up. We're still able to consistently do this. You're just looking for a sweeping opportunity. And yeah, shit. Oh, actually, this isn't the champion. We still have to battle blue. Don't walk through this door. Make sure your Pokemon are healed. That's actually bad of me. I still would have made the same play though, knowing this, but yeah. So perhaps Gary will lead with a fighting type. See? No, doesn't. So Sun Team. So probably have something like an Executor or Venusaur in the back. Something you gotta keep in mind though. But yeah, we're just Stealth Rocking here as he uses Fire Blast. Burns me there, of course. Of course. I'm gonna Thunder Wave here. We can Thunder Wave the Venusaur or whatever as well. Executor is there. And now with the Chlorophyll, even with the Chlorophyll, doesn't really matter. So he probably doesn't have a fighting type in this sense. Which is fine, so we're just gonna Soft Boil here. Do have to keep in mind that he can use Hidden Power Fire. However, my Metagross, at this point it doesn't matter if any of my guys, because this is the champion. And we're gonna teleport and we're gonna try to lock him into a move. He probably has something like Hidden Power Fire, so we could abuse that. And then switch into Chandelure. So let's try this. We're gonna Trick here. Probably gonna hit on Power Fire me. Metagross should live this. I think his Life Orb as well. Like, the sun is still up, I know, but let's see if he's gonna switch out against my Chandelure. He might, because I do have the type advantage against him. I did so much, considering I'm a Metagross, but now we go Chandelure, and let's see if we can get the sweep. Because he also needs to have a counter for Chandelure, otherwise he's not switching out. Yeah, he stays in, so now we're just gonna sweep with Chandelure. Beautiful. Just like that, guys. Just like that. And like I said, if you are really efficient with this, you're probably, if you know the enemy team like the back of your pocket, then you're probably able to do 4 regions consistently. But I don't want to put my pressure on it. Like, doing something like this has to be mindlessly. I'm just gonna go to +4 because I don't know if he could have something like a Tyranitar. Not on this team, but +4 is generally gonna be enough. And now I'm just gonna sweep his team. And then we have like 30 minutes left to do gem rebattles. So we're just gonna start in Kanto, do the easy ones. The easy ones to find, basically. That doesn't require a puzzle. Poliwrath, we have Energy Ball. Yeah, I didn't maximize it all, but it's as long as you're making profit, because we're making more monies than gym reruns, guys. And this is on the second charm as well. Like, you do not get this amount of money if you battle all the gym leaders. If you battle all the gym leaders, you do not get this. I'm gonna go close to 600k, man. Just money wise. And don't forget, we still have, we're also getting the battle points from here, which is another extra 200. So in total, so it's basically 40k we're getting extra, because we're getting 4k battle points from Johto and from here. Mr. Oak is always looking so angry, man. But yeah, let's go straight to Barack Obama. Do the gem rerun shenanigans. And I'm gonna show you guys the same trick again. Use multi-select, and it's gonna change your whole party. It's gonna be healed as well. 32 minutes left. Let's see how many gym battles we can do. So we're gonna do all the easy ones. We're gonna skip the puzzles, and yeah, basically go from there. So gotta keep in mind that Brock could have Ninetales, depending on what he leads off with, but we should be fine, I think. So we're just gonna go into this. And even if that happens, it is okay. Like, we have Flygon and Garchomp in the back. I should replace the order. Like, it doesn't matter here because I can just select the mounts, but in my routine, I always have them. I have these Pokemon at fixed positions. We are doing so many. And we gotta keep in mind that we basically did all the fast gym leaders off Unova already. Yeah, there's a Ninetales. So what I'll do then is just click Eruption twice, and because it's gonna be tough killing Steelix if I switch out. Normally you would know if they have a Ninetales or something with Flash Fire by what they lead off. I actually made a list of that, but I didn't have it open. I probably should have. I definitely should have. But I think it's also good to show how it is when it's not really going your way. How I would deal with that situation. Like, I could have run in my Garchomp already, or my Flygon. But that means they're gonna get off 2 attacks if I switch out both. And I don't want to take a random attack with the other guys as well. However, here though, I am going to switch out, and because I know I'm gonna one-shot Heracross. But I wasn't sure if I was gonna one-shot the Rampardos from Phil when I'm at half HP. Don't burn me. Beautiful. And we are just going for Earthquake, and I'm gonna switch into Flygon. This might be Sash Ninetales as well. Yeah, exactly. But I can still use Swift. But typically you can know what they lead off with if they have a Flash Fire Amon. But from Amons they lead off with, because let's see if I can find the list here. Flash Rerun. No, I don't know where the list is. But it's okay. Like, I did generate a list. But like I said, I'm gonna go for the ones that are easy to get to. So and basically all of them except Sabrina. I'm gonna skip Sabrina because that one takes pretty long to get to. And, like, puzzle wise. I'm just gonna go to Blaine, and typically I'm able to do Blaine. Like, usually people don't do the fire ones because of Flash Fire. I still haven't changed the orders, which is a bit bad on my part. But yeah, I have a typical routine on how I do this. Maybe I should make a video like that as well, how I would do rebattles. But yeah, I think oh, please kill both. At least kill Katani. Yeah, okay, cool. That's fine. Because now I'm gonna go into Garchomp and into Typhlosion. It's basically how I do. You can probably do it with Flygon as well. My Flygon actually has a wide lens, a Rock Slide and Eruption, because sometimes Blaine has Tangrowth, and sometimes they have stuff like Tauros or something that can easily take a Rock Slide. This is why I use this combination often. If you hit your moves, you basically sweep through this as well. Yeah, Intimidate, Arcanine. Bit annoying, but even at -1, this is where the Choice Band really comes in handy. Blissey is not the one that typically attacks, so as long as we hit Arcanine, we should be fine. Cool. And then Typhlosion takes out the other one. Because if it's a fire move, if it's a fire type, Typhlosion typically kills. Blissey actually live, which is fine. There's the Flash Fire Pokemon. I'm gonna use Rock Slide here, and now I'm gonna swap into my other Typhlosion. Tailwind out. There's Electrode, which is gonna outspeed everything. I am going to use Swift though, in case he's gonna focus. Like, it's a Choice Scarf. Houndoom. I didn't think we wouldn't kill the. I didn't think we wouldn't kill the Blissey. To be honest, normally it would, but it's fine. We knock out this. I have a freaking Flygon in the back anyway. And we already made the profit anyway. Gets the static on me, which is completely fine. And what I do have to keep in mind is that we changed the order of this. So we're gonna go back. And against the Fuchsia City Gym Leader, I typically don't need... I typically don't heal my mons if I go to Fuchsia City. Because there's no real gimmick in his... He uses Red Guard anyway. And sometimes he leads up with a Gliscor that uses Dig. It's annoying. Because I'm gonna get red carded here anyway. But yeah, they are not living eruptions. Choice Scarf, which is fine, I guess. That's the Zoroark. Like my Typhlosion now gets Word Out, but it's fine, or red carded out. But my other Typhlosion is full HP, so it's basically gonna kill anything. There's indeed the Zoroark. And if there's a Tentacruel, I can just attack it with Dragon Claw or something. This is a side there. There's Rock Slide here. Should connect as well. And now this gets red carded out. Like against Koga, you typically don't need to set up the sun. And now the last guy, and I have a full HP Typhlosion, which is definitely gonna kill whatever. And we might be able to make up to 700k in total. Which is pretty decent still, because remember, we still have 4k battle points we got from the Elite Four, which is about 40k. So essentially, in like about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours, making 700k is not bad. It's not bad at all. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna skip Misty, because that Kingdra is actually annoying with Muddy Water, like missing there. But this one is definitely doable. And then I'm gonna do Vermilion City, and then we're gonna go to Hoenn. You can go to Johto as well, but Johto has quite some puzzles. Like if you use these 6 months, you actually have all the HMs you need as well. Like Typhlosion can use Cut. I have Ocarinas, but if I can easily pass this to like a new player, and he can do this exact same run, because it has Fly, Garchomp has Serve, Typhlosion has Cut. That's basically all you need to do all the gym leaders. So now we're going into our Typhlosion, spam Eruption. And remember, when I started with 0, right? These are all from 2 Amulet coins. And if you subtract all the items I used, of course. But yeah, like in this video, 2 unnecessary revives, because I was just being stupid, not using next speed. It is what it is, man. But I hope you guys do really believe me that you rarely have to use a revive. Like if I wasn't stupid, we didn't have to use any. I cannot emphasize it enough. Like at how consistent this strat is. And yeah, I don't know if the devs want to nerf this, but I never really have trouble through this. "19 minutes. So we're gonna battle Surge. Then in Hoenn, we're gonna battle the Rispero one. We're gonna battle the Dewford one, the Electric one. and the Petalburg one. And if we have some time left, we're gonna go to Sinnoh. Evoke Historical, or unless they use double fake out. Nope. Hidden Power, that's fine. We're gonna go into our Typhlosions and sweep this as well. Like the combination of the two is probably the best. And yeah, I'm not paydaying or anything. Like that's not for me. Paydaying. Like, of course, this does take a bit of knowledge. The Elite Four skill as well, of course. But most of you just gotta do it a few times. Get into certain patterns. But definitely watch my guide, guys. Cause I am planning to post a guide, like a detailed guide on the strategy. Certain situations you'll get into. I just wanted to show you how consistent this actually is. And if you actually haven't done the Elite Four yet, they're gonna be lower level, so they're gonna be even easier for the first few times. So you can get used to this strategy. So now we're going to Hoenn and go to the easy. We're basically going to the easy access gyms. So go here. Definitely make it to that 700. Like, people are really underestimating this. So my cat is seeking attention here. I'm sorry, gambler, but I gotta finish this. Yeah, the gym rerun part is not that interesting, but I'm just gonna make it a full video anyway. You guys don't have to watch this if you don't. You can skip to the end if you really want to. They're gonna talk through this, like, it might be interesting to see which gym leaders I choose. If you want to do something like this as well. But it is really consistent money. Like, especially if you only have 1 hour to spend, guys, definitely consider doing the part 1 video routine. 15 minutes. And obviously, because those were only 2 regions, we actually use less resources in the sense of X speed and X speed potions and stuff, because there were just less battles. The reason I'm bringing Godani, I don't like doing this one much, because they often lead with stuff with fake out and they have choice carvers in the back. But sometimes they don't. But it's easy. This gym is easy accessible, so that's why I'm doing it. Yeah, see, there's the fake out. He didn't fake out Godani unless they both fake out. Okay, that's fine. Close combat, so this is perfect. There we go. There's the Medicham, Heracross. Medicham is, I believe, Medicham is scarfed. But that doesn't really matter because we have Tailwind up. Basically a free X speed. Oh, they're actually Focus Sash. That's fine as well. This one, then we're gonna do the Electric Gem. Probably Norman. And if I have some time left, I go to Sinnoh. Which I probably have though, to be honest. And maybe you'll make more profit if you actually consider all these things. If you go for the richest charm. But I haven't done that calculation. It probably won't be a huge difference though. Because in the remaining time, you're not able to do many gym battles. Like just a few. Takes out again. He has the same setup as Lieutenant Surge, but this one does the double fake out. At least I got on my son. Because sometimes this guy has Pelipper. That's why having the sun up is nice versus him. Sometimes they lead off with Pelipper. So get that off. We're almost at 700k here. And then we just have to distract the money from the previous video. But almost making $1 million in a day is no joke. Yeah, we didn't get off the we didn't get off the thing, the tailwind, so Electrode outspeeds us because he has one of the highest, I think, combined with Ninjask high speed stats. So even with a level advantage, he's gonna outspeed us. And Jolteon might actually outspeed us too. Oh, he doesn't. Okay, cool. We still have the sun up, so we should still two-shot the Lantern. And then we're gonna go to Petalburg City. Petal Norman. Our dad. Our dad. So we're gonna go there, and then we're gonna skip, because the other ones are long puzzles. I guess you can make a case for Flannery or for the Flying Gym. You can make a case for that one, but you have to walk all around that thing. Standard lead with Intimidate. Interesting. You get up the sun. These strengths are also really important to have, guys. Definitely download them. A bunch of things, guys. And now we're gonna go do this. And we should sweep him, and we still have a bunch of time left, guys. So if I go to Sinnoh, then I can battle Rourke. Actually, then it's better to battle Flannery. Not Flannery. Definitely not Flannery, because then I have to rely on Rook Slide. Winona. Battle Winona. And then we're gonna try battling Rourke and the Eterna City Gym. So, some nice money we're making here on 2 charms, basically 2.5 hours, gotta say. About that time. Which is not bad. Because in that amount of time, you usually make around 500k doing gym rebattles. We already making more. Let's do this one as well. Like, it's not a big hassle to get to. But I don't really want to battle Fantina, because you're gonna have shit with Cursed Body, Wobbuffet, which is all annoying. He sometimes has Cloud9 Altaria though, but that usually comes in a bit later. So that should be fine. Goes, it's fine, we don't mind. Don't miss Hurricane, please. Okay, he clicked Scald. That should kill me. Beautiful. Now we go into the Typhlosions. Start spamming. And I don't know if we are able to do the Eterna City Gym. I would have definitely had more time if we didn't mess up the against the Johto champion. Not using an X speed there. Or mess up against Agatha. Forgetting that a full restore also heals the paralysis. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. But we have about 5 minutes left, so we might be able to do 2 more gym leaders in another region, because I'm not gonna do it in this region, of course. Because getting to the psychic one takes a pretty long time. Flannery is annoying. Now the Altaria comes out with Cloud9, but that should still be a natural cure. Even if it's Cloud9, it should still be a 2-hit KO. There we go. So I'm gonna go to Sinnoh. We're gonna battle Rourke. And then we're gonna go to Eterna City, not heal. Try to finish Grandina. I believe that's her name. Sinnoh. Here. We do have to heal here though. These strengths are so freaking nice. Skipping all that. Beautiful. Five minutes, 4 minutes now. It shows the seconds here as well, which is pretty interesting. Can we finish this? Definitely make sure to watch the original guide though. Definitely make sure to watch the original guide. Yeah, if you are able to do four Elite Four members, then I think that's more profitable than doing the gym rebattles. Gym rebattle part. If you are able to do it in 4. So we have about 3, maybe 2 minutes by the time we get to Eterna City. All well within time, I guess. And it's gonna be like 752k, which is still really good. As we started out at 0. Counting up the battle points there, like that's almost 800k. Could have been 800k if we I actually healed there, which wasn't necessary. This goes pretty well. Because see, if we let up with like leading up with Typhlosion there, they wouldn't do that stupid shit there. But yeah, I can use Eruption and we can use Memento. That Fire Plume might be Focus Sash, which could be annoying. But even if something happens with my Typhlosion, I should still be able to get on them afterwards and then switch out into something like... Okay, they're not... Then that's the best case scenario. So we get in 2 Typhlosions. Like about 1 minute on the timer. There's not really much we can do in the remaining time. But I think we already made most of it. And then I'm gonna check certain things again. So a few air balloons were used, unfortunately. I'm not gonna count them though, because you get them from PvP as well, those battle points. Like they're basically free. See, 752k. Yeah, well, about 1 minute. There's nothing I can do in those seconds, so I'm not gonna do anything. Nice Pokeball there. But yeah, guys. So, of course, I want to end it up with the team there. I'm gonna open up this. This multi-select thing is so freaking handy. But this is the team, guys. 752k, and if you count 5 regions, that is 5 times 10k battle points. 10k battle points, which is 100k you got extra. So on top of 752, we got 100k from the battle points. Is 852. Now, and if we distract the 80k from the first 3 regions, remember the 2 revives we used, the 23x speeds, and the potions we used, or the 15x speeds. So that's 80k. I'm gonna actually end this video. I'm gonna watch it back and see with how many we started in this video, and then we're gonna look at how many we have now, and yeah, check the total profit, guys. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. So if I look at the numbers for the second run, last time we started at 810 potions, and now we are at 724 potions, which means we used 186 potions, actually more than last time. But that's actually because we had to heal Chansey a bit more. Because Chansey at a certain point was really low HP, and we healed him basically from almost dead to full potions. This is typically why I don't stay in against fighting types with Chansey, even though Chansey can, but it's gonna cost you a lot of potions to do so. So 186 potions times 200 is 37.20 or 0.2k. If we look at the revives, last time we had 20 revives. We used one revive because we were stupid. Because we were stupid. Yeah, it happens, guys. So, like typically, like I said, you don't have to use any revives, but yeah, sometimes you're stupid. Sometimes the worst of luck. But yeah, that's 3.2k. We only battled 10 trainers, like the Elite 4 and the champion of each region. Those are 5 battles each. So we used 10. We used 10 battle. We used 10 X speeds, which is equivalent to 20k. We used an Amulet coin, which is 19k. So in total, that is 79.40k. So let's say 80k. Currently, we have 752k, 0.32. When we started the second run, we were at 394.5. So that's a difference of 357.8k. So if we extract 80k from it, that's still a 278.40k profit. So about 100k less than the first run, but that's because we only were able to do 2 regions, and then we had to fill everything up with the gym rebattles. But this is still more than the 200 or 250k you'll get from doing gym rebattles, like at the best possible scenario, like the most efficient way. You're still making more profit. And obviously I didn't count things like air balloon and focus sashes, but if we let me pause the video. If we check how many battle points they actually cost, then it's not that many. An air balloon, 100 battle points. If you play PvP, you can buy dozens of them. Like you get like 1k, 2k battle points per battle. So you can buy 10, 20 from one PvP battle. So this is why I'm not counting these. Same goes for the focus sash, 100 battle points. Like assuming you're playing PvP because you're watching my channel, right? You should have plenty of battle points to buy that stuff. And even from the rewards, you're getting sometimes you'll get those things for free. What I'm trying to say. So yeah, guys, this is why I'm not gonna count those things, because you should have plenty of those. You should have plenty of those. So 287.40k profit on the next run. So if we combine the two profits, that's a 652.90k profit you're making by investing the potions, the revives, etc. Paralyze heal, antidote, whatever. We didn't use a burn heal on the Metagross in the last run either. 653k, basically, essentially, profit. Like distracting everything we spent on that, on 2 Amulet coins. Like most of you probably get 450k most when you're doing gym reruns. and that's considered with the Amulet coin. So yeah, I think this is definitely much more efficient. Obviously, it's gotta take some practice. Not everyone can do it, because you do have to invest into a team. So I would definitely recommend watching my guide on how to do this. It's gonna be like a shorter, more concise guide, explaining the strategy and explaining the team. And yeah, guys, I hope this video was fun for you to watch, was helpful. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see a guide like that, guys. And yeah, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and join our Discord server if you have any questions. That's gonna be it for me, guys. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.